When Arthur got back to the classroom, his friend rushed to his side. You survived, said Burst, with no obvious sign of torture. Pinky added he looked a little disappointed. What happened? Asked Francine. Arthur let outside. Mr. Henry, give me this. He hugged a large brown envelope. He said it was for my mom. That's it? Asked Murphy. She reached out a close look. What does it say? Is it sealed? Francine grabbed the envelope. It's sealed. All right. She held up to the light, and the stick too little through. Give it straight, said Burst, cocking his ears. Francine shook the envelope for a moment. It shook softly. That doesn't tell us much, she said. Pinky folded his arm. Let's just open it. I can see it, Arthur. It's addressed to my mother. And look what's stamped on it, private and confidential. Confidential. That's bad sign, said Buster. Good news is you're private. Besides, said Pinky, he can start making excuse until you know what kind of trouble you're in. Didn't Mr. Henny give you any course at all? Prince asked. He said it was important, said Arthur, taking back the envelope. That was about it. If it was good news, said Murphy, Mr. Henny would have told you. My mother always tell me like away if work gotten. A new limousine, or if the cook is making a special dessert for dinner. He didn't say anything like that. Arthur admit that means it's bad news, said Francine. The question is how bad is it? This was not question uh, wanted 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 to think about. Pinky loud. Oh, I will bet you lost our library book. 이거 사면 안 돼? Oh no, said Francine. What? Said Murphy. Tell us, said Buster. Tell me, said Arthur. Never mind, said Francine. It's too terrible to think about. Arthur turned pale. That's why you have to tell me. All right, said Francine. But you, all right,
시작.
all right, said Francine. But you force me into it.
왜요? Shudder? She.
왜 웃습니까?
왜?
하다가 안 하다가 그러니까. She shredded. What if you 여기서
한번 하시면 돼요.
그냥 all right, said Francine, but you forced me into it. She shredded. What if you didn't pass Mr. Robin history test? Arthur Perron, the big test had been the week before. It had been a hard one. Remember, Arthur? You told me afterward that you wrote how the Pilgrim came to America in 6020. Prince to Pilgrim did come to America in 6020. She looked surprised. Really? Everyone else nodded. Well, still, Francine trapped the envelope. The envelope like here. And if you failed that test, you might fail the whole year. You know what that means? Summer school. Arthur sat down in his chair and threw about his feet. Summer school, perhaps the two most read words in the English language. He saw himself changed to the well of a dark dungeon. Outside the very window, he could hear his friend playing. He looked out through the bar. Buster and the brain were setting up a tempo camping. Murphy and Pruner were rolling bread. Arthur looked around his cell. He was alone, with only some sick, dusty book for company, then the guard. Mr. Robin walked in. He was su- slurping, slurping ice cream from a cone. A few drops fell on the stone just beyond Arthur's reach. Snap out of it, Arthur, said Buster. Arthur looked at his friend Binky. You know what they say, Buster went on. Those who don't learn their history are doomed to repeat. Arthur's history or not, he felt doomed for sure.